the Scout Association, along with Sean Glaister and Mary Carr, the Scout leaders implicated in the death of 16-year-old Ben Leonard, have initiated a judicial review challenging the inquest verdict of unlawful killing. The tragic incident unfolded during a scouting expedition in North Wales in February 2024, where Ben, hailing from Stockport, Greater Manchester, tragically fell approximately 60 meters 200 feet from a cliff edge, Sustain. He had become separated from his group during a hike. Following a comprehensive 32-day inquest held in Manchester, the jury delivered a unanimous verdict of unlawful killing, implicating both Sean Glaister and Mary Carr in Ben's death. Crucially, the jury also cited the negligence of the Scouts Association as a contributing factor to the fatal accident. This verdict has sparked significant controversy and prompted the current legal challenge. The core argument presented by the legal teams representing Glaister and Carr during the judicial review, also held in Manchester, centers on the coroner's procedural conduct. They contend that Coroner David Pojur erred in his legal interpretation by permitting the jury to even consider the unlawful killing verdict. Their central assertion is that no credible evidence exists to suggest Glaister and Carr possessed any knowledge of Ben's proximity to the perilous cliff edge at a time when intervention might have been possible. They emphasize the lack of direct evidence linking their actions or omissions to Ben's fatal fall. The defense maintains that the verdict is fundamentally flawed due to this absence of evidence demonstrating a causal link between the leader's actions and the tragic outcome. The judicial review hinges on a meticulous examination of the evidence presented during the inquest. The defense will likely scrutinize the evidence related to the supervision provided by Glaister and Carr, the safety procedures in place during the expedition, and the communication between the leaders and the group members. They aim to demonstrate that the established facts do not support the conclusion of unlawful killing. The review process will delve into the intricacies of negligence law, specifically focusing on the standard of care expected from Scout leaders and the potential liability of the Scouts Association. The defense's strategy is to highlight the gaps in the prosecution's case, arguing that the jury's conclusion was not reasonably supported by the available evidence and that the coroner's direction to the jury was legally incorrect. The outcome of this judicial review will have significant implications for the legal precedents surrounding negligence in outdoor activities and the responsibilities of organizations undertaking such expeditions, impacting future safety protocols and legal interpretations of similar cases. The families of Ben Leonard are understandably seeking answers and accountability, while the defendants are determined to prove their innocence and challenge the weight of the inquest's verdict. The judicial process will therefore meticulously assess the evidence and the legal interpretations to determine the ultimate responsibility for this devastating tragedy. The high-profile nature of this case will undoubtedly set a precedent for future similar instances involving the safety and liability of outdoor adventure organizations.